Hi folks, Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell trucks, lots of trucks. Every once in a while, folks, we just get that absolutely right kind of truck. And that's what we're going to list today. It's 2017 GMC 2500 HD SLT 4-wheel drive. Got it all, folks. Dan, my son's been driving it since October. It needs nothing. It's a beautiful truck. Not much you can pick on this truck. It's got navigation, it's got backup camera, it's got turnover ball, sitting on a matching set of Nitto tires, which are expensive tires. Got the spare underneath it just like it's supposed to. The right kind of diesel truck. If you've been out and priced a new one, then you'll appreciate this truck. It's going to be a great value. As I say, it's just a beautiful truck. You can see it sitting here. Duramax 2500 HD GMC, what everyone wants. No issues, no problems. A southern truck, so you don't have to worry about rust and all that. But look inside. It's absolutely immaculate.
It's got OnStar, auto dimming mirror. This console flips up, so you got 3 across. Power seat, leather steering wheel, dual zone, auto climate. Got all the bells and whistles. Trailer brake controller.
Look, well, you can see it's like new here.
I like these full-length bars so you can climb in.
Yep.
Grab stuff out of the bed. It's a little dirty. My kids have been in it going to school, and sliding rear window, privacy glass, rear defrost, got power outlets in the back. This truck come out of Texas, so of course there's no rust anywhere.
Look at the line on the truck here. Doesn't look like there's never any paint work. It doesn't look like there's been anything in the bed. That's the original spray-in bed liner. Has a backup camera.
No, I had the bed liner put in.
You did?
Yeah, it's a brand new spray-in bed liner.
Huh. Well, it looks fine. Turnover ball.
SLE.
SLE. Turnover ball, you may never need it, but if you do, that will save you hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Tires, you see how nice they are. You can see how it's not been in the mud. It's not been out at deer camps. It's not been a work truck, farm truck. This is just someone's personal driveway. And trust me, we've sold enough to know the difference. You can tell when you get a truck that's been on the work side or on the farm or something. That's just a spot.
Got the rubber mats. The seats flip up, so you got plenty of space to put stuff in the back if you need to.
Up here, look at these carpets. Carpets are, of course, like new. Panels are perfect. Dash is not cracked or skinned in any way.
I guess that's a leather dash. I don't know. It's got skid plates. It's got 373 limited slip. Got all the books and manuals that go with it. Got the LED turn signals in the mirror.
This truck's got a nice stance to it. It's not
jacked up. That's just how it sits.
You can see right here, folks, how new that is. It's certainly not.
That's kind of a felt material.
Put on gravel roads or any of that. The chrome is perfect. No chipping, no peeling or any of that. Lights are clear, bright. This is a grand truck, folks. I mean, this is a nice truck. It's a 2017 GMC 2500 HD SLE 4-wheel drive with every option, navigation, backup camera, and all that, sitting on a perfect set of Nitto tires. The spares under it. There's no paint work, no issues. Dan's been driving it for months. Whoever buys this truck is going to get a great truck and a great value. I promise you. We just watched the sale in Dallas, and these trucks are just unbelievable. But anyway, it's a great truck. 2017 4-wheel drive Duramax SLE. We thank you so much for watching our video, folks. We appreciate it a lot. Look forward to visiting with you about this 2017 GMC. Seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.
Alright folks, Dan Dale here. I'm about to take you on a test drive. Before I do, I'm going to show you a few things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came in. So you can see it might have a little dust, a little dirt, but it's not caked in mud. It's not covered in oil or grease or anything. The motor's clean. You can see the hood scoop, functional hood scoop, which is cool. Not deleted, all stock. Some kid hadn't been souping it up or anything. Got a good pair of interstate batteries. But the main thing I'm going to show you, if I can get the camera down in here, that oil cap. You can see when we pull it off, there's no smoke. But the main thing is, see, we set it on the cap, it doesn't blow off. That means there's no blow-by. Blow-by is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. Not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. So anyway, now we're going to hop in and take it for a spin. Okay, now we're in the truck. I'm going to show you a few things before we get going. First of all, you got power pedals, traction control, bed lights. There's lights all under the rails in the bed, parking sensors, exhaust brake, dual zone climate. You got steering wheel controls for your cruise, for the dash. You got all kind of little goodies on the dash: oil life, fuel filter life, trailer brake control, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. Anyway, got the built-in trailer brake controller, automatic headlights, four-wheel drive, all that stuff's good. Auto dimming rear view mirror, OnStar, sunglasses holder, garage door transmitter. Now this radio does some cool stuff. Now it's got, I'll throw it in reverse, you can see the backup camera. But what you can do, if you've got a good phone, it's got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. It's got OnStar Nav, which you can call OnStar and tell them, send me directions to so-and-so, and they'll send it. Or you just hook up the Android Auto or whatever to your phone. You can, of course, do the directions if you, and it'll run through your map on your phone, so you can. What I usually do is unplug my phone, do the directions, get it started, then plug it in. Or you can do it on here. I mean, you can type the search and plug it in and start your directions. But you can also play music through YouTube, news, all different kind of stuff that's through your phone. So you can add different apps onto the Android Auto screen. Although I usually leave it on the map. But anyway, just a lot of stuff you can do. You can Google Android Auto and find out more about it. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work, because as usual I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. So even though the video may come out fairly shaky, the truck itself has a great ride and drive. And like Dad said, I've been driving it since, I think, October. I've had it nearly 6 months. And I usually buy a nice truck, drive it a while, sell it, and buy something else. But I've had this truck for quite a while now. And, you know, I can keep them a certain amount of time. Then I got to sell it, buy something else. And it's just that time. Nothing wrong with the truck. It's got the trailer mode. You can manually shift it if you want. I don't. There's no point really. But leather wrapped steering wheel. It does have the keyless entry remote. It has remote start. Like I said, dual zone climate. It's got a bunch of outlets. There's USB, of course, 12 volt, and I'm pretty sure there's a 110 outlet in here somewhere, because I'm almost positive my kids were using it. I think it's down there. But got the two separate glove boxes, 373 limited slip, skid plates. Now this truck is not deleted, it's all stock, which we used to delete everything, but you know, we never know anymore who's going to buy our trucks, if they're going to be local or out of state, and you know, they might be somewhere where you can't get away with deleting them. But if you want to delete it, that option is available. I'm not going to discuss it here in this video, but just call me to discuss your options as far as deleting 601-376-9869. Although honestly, unless you're towing heavy, it's not really necessary, unless something, eventually acts up on it, then get rid of it. But on the other hand, if you're thinking about deleting it, you might want to go ahead and at least grab the parts before the EPA shuts it all down. But like I said, I'm not going to get into all that. Now, I did just it's got a brand new DEF tank because the DEF sending unit was acting wonky, and it was cheaper to buy the whole assembly than just buy the sending unit for the DEF. So that whole assembly is brand new in it. It would have cost a couple grand at the dealer to get that done, but I got that done, so there's no issues with that. If you want to fly in here to Jackson, Mississippi and drive it home, you can. I would not hesitate to hop in this truck and drive it absolutely anywhere. I think I've put 3,000 or 4,000 miles on it, so when I tell you drive it if you want, wherever you want to go, that's not just sales pitch. I've actually driven this thing all over the place. Gets good mileage, doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't vibrator pull when you hit the brakes. The only thing I nitpick, there's a little crack right at the top of the windshield. It hadn't moved any since I've had it, but it's there. And there's one tiny little rock peck over there you probably can't see, but that's about all that I can think of to nitpick, really. Like I said, we'll be glad to pick you up Jackson, Mississippi International Airport during our regular business hours, no extra charge. Or we understand if you're like a lot of our customers, you're from the Northeast or the Midwest, and you may not have time or inclination to spend several days driving or flying home, driving or flying down and then driving home. So don't let the idea of shipping it scare you. That's why we do these videos, so you can see them going down the road. Even though it's got a fairly aggressive tread pattern on these Nitto tires, but they don't howl. I mean, you can hear them just barely, but they're not super loud, or they're not to me. This truck doesn't have any smoke odors, no pet odors. I don't smoke, but it didn't have any before I got it either. So, but like I said, we do these videos so you can see for yourself that when we say it goes down the road great, that you can see it really does. And so like I said, don't let the idea of shipping it scare you. Don't let the prices you see online, if you look up shipping, scare you, because most of these guys online aren't actual shippers. They're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front and call it a deposit, but all it really is their broker's fee for finding somebody else to haul the vehicle to you. So they all use this one website called Central Dispatch that's not open to the public. It costs $2 or $3 grand a year to be on it, but we're on it, so basically we can offer our customers wholesale rates on shipping. We don't charge a deposit or a fee or anything. Although if you're not our customer, we'll get you a good wholesale rate on shipping for $50. But we'd rather you be our customer, and we'll do it, make the arrangements just as a free service. And the way it works is you pay us for the truck, either FedEx a cashier's check or do a bank wire, and then we immediately post it for shipment and just wait to hear from somebody that can haul it to you. And when they drop it off, you hand them cash for the shipping. We don't get anything out of it. Like I said, it's a free service. If you're interested, shoot me a text with your zip code to 601-376-9869, and I can get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or anywhere in the state of Florida, then we can get you a real good deal on shipping. Usually it takes 3 to 5 days. Now, if you're way far off, it could take longer. If you're nearby, it could take, we've had them picked up the same day we post them. It just varies depending on who's in this area headed to your area, because these transport guys, they don't plan out their schedule more than a few days at a time. So they get loads headed to one place, and then when they're on the road, they start looking around for loads leaving that place for the next place. So there's no lead time. I can't give you an exact shipping time. Anybody that says they can is lying, but usually 3 to 5 days on average. And we've done it hundreds and hundreds of times. Never had any trouble. But like I said, if you're interested, shoot me a text with your zip code. Or if you have any questions, call me, 601-376-9869. If I don't answer, hang up and text me. I don't always answer my phone first thing in the morning or late in the evening, but if I'm awake, then I'll usually answer a text. So if I don't answer, that's the best way to get a hold of me. I'll be glad to talk about deleting it, about shipping, about what it costs to buy it, any of that. Just give me a call. You know, the truck's got, well, I think it had like 218 when I got it. It's got 222 now, and I'm still driving it, so it may go up a little, but I don't have any big trips planned anytime soon that I know of. So it may vary a little, but it shouldn't be much. But I would drive this truck absolutely anywhere. Like I said, I've had it since around October. The truck is super nice. Everything works. I don't know of anything that doesn't work. It's got the turnover ball. Even if you don't need a turnover ball, that's an expensive setup. You can flip it over and it'll be out of your way, and when it comes time to sell it, it's going to add a lot of value, because I get tons of people, they always ask, you got a turnover ball? And you know, you can even, they make a fifth wheel hitch you can drop on top of that ball, so if you want to pull a camper, you can do that, because I pulled a bumper pull camper, my personal one, with this truck with no problems. Like I said, this is just a nice truck, and it's pretty well loaded. You know, it's got the navigation, backup camera, OnStar. It's got all kind of apps too. And it's got Wi-Fi. I think you have to have a subscription to Sirius and pay a little extra or something. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but you can activate it and have Wi-Fi in the truck, which is pretty handy, especially if you got kids that bug you about turning your hotspot on your phone so their games will work like mine do. But anyway, I do want to show you the dash. You can see we've been driving over 10 minutes. No lights lit on the dash, no engine lights, airbag, brake, service lights of any kind. And I like to show the dash after we've been driving, because it's easy to hook your scan tool up, take a picture, and say, oh look, no lights on. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you go to driving any kind of distance, that light's going to come right back on. So that's why I like to show the dash after I've been driving a while, so you can see for yourself that there really are no lights lit. So anyway, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, give me a call, 601-376-9869. Appreciate you watching the video, and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.